there. Maybe that's better. Maybe. We'll see. We'll give it a second. Forgot about the stream delay. How's my voice? The voice looks like it's not peaking. That's good. We'll turn the music down a little bit here. Did you know when you move houses and also change a lot of stuff on your desktop, that getting your stream set back up is difficult? A wee bit of a pain, if you will. All right, I got a message that says music loud, Joe quiet. Let's see, I think we can crank Joe a little bit here. No, that's peaking in the red real bad. I have a little box on my desk now. Who's that in chat? I see a Dark Dude 43, a Nine-Toed Sloth, a vote for Pedro today. Hi, friends. I missed you. Welcome back to the Joe stream, which we'll talk about the plans for here in a little bit. We'll let people keep wandering in. Death's Warzone, hello. How is the WoW expansion, or the new WoW stuff? You're playing new WoW stuff tonight, right? I didn't make that up. What's up, Kendall? You have so many bat points. Turtle Boy, Batmaster, MTG, Joe D, that's me. Hi, Astro. Welcome in. I hope you're having a good evening. It's Thursday? Good Thursday evening. That is a lot. I'll have to come up with like a cool big, what do you call it? Like redemption for bat points. I don't think we have anything super cool set up. If you have any ideas, let me know. We could set up something cool. Oh no! You went to look at your bat points and got a dog food ad? You're not even going to see this because you're in dog food ad time. What kind of dog food? I wonder. Remind me to ask Astro when he comes back. Like, I want to know what kind of dog food they'd be advertising on streams. Nine-Toed Sloth has a Subaru ad? Alright, pre-patch. Pre-expansion, patch changes. Death's Warzone just subscribed. Thank you, Kendall. Thank you for the sub. We have text-to-speech enabled, I guess. Did anyone hear the banana bread guy when that happened? I saw the thing pop up, but the guy is supposed to, like, say something. Not done, Rick. What's up, man? I don't know. We're trying to get the stream set back up. It's been a long time, and nothing is working like it used to. I did a lot of troubleshooting last night. I was up way too late last night troubleshooting, which made me a sleepy boy at work today. We went to the Mongolian barbecue. What's that? The Astro resub 31 months. Heck yeah. Thanks, brother. Fun fact. Also, one of my patrons at patreon.com/mtgjoed. Yeah, that's definitely what Galadriel was talking about. 100%. Yeah, don't want those ads. And the good news is, we're back, man. At least every Thursday. So you'll be able to make good use of it. Ooh, well, I didn't see it pop up on screen, Forrest. But, hell yeah, thank you very much. I don't have... Where do my alerts live now? Activity feed. I have no idea. Normally, I would start the stream thanking everyone from previous streams for stuff. And there was a lot, according to my stream elements. All the way back to like 7 months ago. A lot of new follows. I don't know when they happened, really. So I'm going to do a big blanket thank you. I think my credits will, I think the credits at the end will show. I don't know. I don't know how any of this works. I'm not really good at streaming. Yeah, sure, Kendall. Something like that. Oh, yeah. Well, hey, I'm glad to have you, Not Done, Rick. I know it's board game night for you. Blanky, thank you. Ektar, what up? Hello, hello. Welcome in. How's the audio balance sounding? Is it sounding better? The mixer is looking like it should be better. Audio sounding good? Hell yeah. I hear the kitten back there, and I keep looking in the camera like I'm worried the screen's going to come toppling on me. She was locked up all day because we're still introducing some of the cats during the move, which we'll talk about the move here in a second. And you don't mean to alarm me. Someone put rocks and plants in that window. Oh, shoot, you're right. Yeah, and so we put away the one cat that still is having a hard time with introductions with the kitten and let the kitten and Otis out. So we should have a Otis cameo at some point. And she immediately came in and tried to jump like right up here, and the whole screen came, and I caught her through the screen. And there was lots of so, you know, I thought I was dying, right? You know, it was apparently there is also a Marvin behind me. So yeah, I guess yeah. Let's dig into it. There's people here. What the heck was that? Cool. Apparently there's a soundboard active as well. Marvin is a moderator? Good, man. I bet he's a good mod. Anyway, here's the plan for today, my friends. We're gonna do a little chit chat. We're gonna hang out. I gotta like breathe a little and get used to this. Yeah, dude, that was totally me, Forrest. You. We'll chit chat, talk about some stuff, where I've been, COVID, the move, more COVID, cool. We're gonna do a little comic book haul show off. We're gonna do it live. Normally that's just on the Patreon, but the bag's right here, and I need to film most of it. But there'll be a special edition when it comes out tomorrow. Addition, not edition. You ever think about the English language? Yeah, we're going to talk about some comics. I want to talk about cutscenes, not cutscenes, end credit scenes. I wrote myself notes, and the notes aren't even right. Because I've been thinking about it today. English is weird even. And then we're going to play Batman Vengeance on the Xbox with a Nintendo Switch Pro controller. Or maybe a PS4 controller, possibly a PS5 controller, and get a feel for all those controllers on an Xbox. Normally we're running the GameCube version through Dolphin, but I want to try it with the OG Xbox. We've got that all hooked up. Crowberry, what up? Our beautiful moderator, always here. You have a whole degree in it? Me too, an associate's degree. Although, actually, I think technically they ended up calling it like just a generic arts degree because I needed one speech class that they didn't tell me about. But it was creative writing. I did a lot of English studies specifically to get that. And then I almost had a creative writing bachelor's, but, you know. Then we dropped out. Yeah, it's been a long time since the stream, huh? Really long time. What happened was... See, I used to live in a town called Nampa, which is very far away from where I work in Boise. Crowberry with the resub! 43 months. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. I'm going to ask again, did anyone hear that man in the GIF say anything? He's supposed to say stuff, but I'm not hearing it when it happens. I heard it when I was testing. No little man. He's supposed to yell about banana bread. He goes, "Banana bread at work, bro?" We'll troubleshoot that later. At least we saw him. That's something. Yeah, I don't know how it's supposed to work. Just play the clip. Yeah, we can pull the clip up here in a second. I think I have a browser source. I don't know, man. Streaming's hard. And it's extra hard when you live in Nampa, which is far away from Boise, and your commute home starts to be close to an hour and a half. I was spending 2.5 hours a day total in my car to get to work, and it was really starting to wear on me. It didn't leave time for stream. It barely left time to like eat, take care of the animals, and not completely lose my mind. Mono red. Mono red what? What does that mean? What does that mean, Not Done Rick? Ugh. I didn't think the sound alerts worked, but Vote for Pedro today is proving me wrong. That's cool. I forgot about that. I forgot that worked. Yeah, and I just wasn't able to do it. I was on the verge of a huge mental breakdown. Really hard to stream, so I was like, I'm gonna stop streaming. We're gonna focus on videos for now, which there have been lots of those ish. Not as many as I would like, because again, oh, Astro's not even hearing the alerts that Vote for Pedro is playing. That's so weird. I see them pop up. Do you see the pop-up? They're quiet, but they do work. Oh, my desktop is turned down way low, but I think the music is turned up really high. We're listening to Luckhash on Bandcamp, and I just don't think they have an audio doohickey. Oh, I know how to fix that. I work with computers for a living. Let's open the volume mixer. We'll turn Chrome down, and maybe we can turn desktop up. Okay, you're seeing the pop-up. Astro says, nice shirt. Thank you. I got it from a really cool friend of mine. Now the music is loud. Oh, way loud. Okay. We're going to figure this out. Maybe... I don't want to completely cut the music. We'll give it a second. We'll see how it is. The normal app that I use for music is not working. It's just broken. Net, what up? We could have Meg sing in the background. Hell yeah. Is it any better now? It looks fine on the mixer. Hate that. Hate the fart noise. Did you hear it that time? I heard Meg behind me go, ugh. Okay, sound alerts are working. No, you're fine. This is your house. You yell all you want in the background. Sounds like I got a Tesla, a little fart car action. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, I could barely take care of myself in the house, let alone stream and make videos. So we tried to put all the work into the videos. There's some cool... I made some video essays I'm really proud of, which you can watch at youtube.com/mtgjoed. A new one just came out on clickholding, and the dev said it was the best video essay that he's ever seen about one of the Strange Scaffold games, so that made me feel cool. Pretty proud of that one. A couple other ones before that. We're hoping to ramp up into a lot more because I have moved into Nighttoad Sloth's house, actually. That's where I am now. We're going to have a different backdrop and everything eventually. This is the temporary solution. We bought a 200-foot Ethernet cord that Sloth got for me. So hopefully the speeds are good and we're not going to like a glitch or whatever. Yeah, I moved. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, so started the move. Super exciting. I have a 15-minute commute one way to work, sometimes 20 if traffic is bad, which is so much different from an hour to an hour and a half to occasionally 2 hours when lots of accidents happen. We're actually just in the shared office. This is the office. I'm in one corner, and then Sloth set up in the other corner back there. And there's a lot of like boxes and furniture that are also being covered up by the screen. So, no shed yet, but one day there will be a shed. There's 3 cats back there? Dang, we'll have to get some of them out here. I see Vote for Pedro today is playing. Are you on your new Switch deck? what do they call them? 100% orange juice. Steam Deck. Look, in the corner. That's Goji. That's the new kitten. Yeah, during all of that chaos before the move, I got a new kitten. This is Goji, who was found actually by... No, you should not... No. You're so naughty. It was found by Net, actually. But everyone say hi to the cranky baby. Bye, cranky baby. She's the loudest cat I've ever encountered. She's very vocal. You can pick her up, and she'll just be like, bah, bah, and like scream and hiss, but she's purring, and then she'll snuggle you. Bizarre. Oh, what up? It's Drizzle. Hello, Driz. Yeah, Agent of Chaos. Within a minute before I hit go live on the stream, I told some of you, but she brought this whole screen down on my head with her in it. So that was fun. Sorry if I sound gross, because right after we did the big move, we moved all my big furniture and stuff into the house, and then we got COVID. Shout out Driz fam. Good to see you all. It wasn't my first time with COVID. It was sloths. It took us both out real bad, hurt the lungs, and now there's a bunch of forest fires that are being fought by firefighters. Forest fires. It's so smoky. We're getting all of Oregon smoke. Yeah, ill in a giant smoke-filled valley. And then I also been doing a lot more talking and yelling than normal. We've been putting on the Olympics at work, and I like to yell about that because apparently I'm really into football now. Oh no, cat's in the closet, I think. Agent of Chaos. Yeah, dude, that Oregon Zaza spilling over the border. It's disgusting. I was the only one who could prevent the forest fires. It's funny, my mom's side of the family, all of them work in the forestry, or have. A lot of them are retired now. But shout out to the forest firefighters. That is a hard friggin' job. But yeah, anyway, so then I got COVID, which put off the stream and put off more videos, and everything's been chaos. I'm not fully moved in. But I am only having to drive 15 minutes to work, sometimes 20. Like I said, there's a huge difference. Yeah, so more videos are coming out on the channel. Like I said, there was the click holding one just came out. Hey, 20% contained. That's good to hear. That's a mess. Fire's a mess. One time I had to evacuate a forest fire with 4 cats and 2 dogs. 4 cats? 3 cats? No, it was 4 cats at the time. 3 cats. Several cats and 2 dogs. And that was a terrifying experience. Absolutely terrifying. So seeing all the smoke out there was like, makes me remember that. Don't like that. But YouTube, a lot more videos coming out, hopefully. We just did one on click holding. I think there's a couple that have come out in between streaming, and then maybe this weekend we're going to see a little Deadpool video. And then I got a Batman Vengeance lore video coming up. Dark Dude says hydrate. Oh, that doesn't show up in the chat that I'm watching. I gotta watch. If I don't see your thingy-mabob, let me know. I realize I have the wrong monitoring window up, I think. There we go. So 15 forest firefighter fighting 15 forest fires. Yeah, I'm gonna go see the huge jacked man tomorrow, which hopefully will coincide with... There's scary noises behind me. I don't know. I hope that's not someone dying. Yeah. So I'm gonna put out a This Scene Slaps video about the first Deadpool. I've been having a lot of thoughts about the first and second Deadpools, and whether or not a third Deadpool can be just as good. Rumor on the street from Gail Simone is that yes, the answer is yes. So we'll see. And the Mint Mobile guy, very important. Can't forget Mint Mobile guy. What else has been going on? Been really into the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which, yeah, I mean, that's me. Yesterday, the new #1 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles came out. The IDW is doing a relaunch. It's not a reboot. It's a relaunch, which is No, put that cardboard down. I haven't streamed in 9 months, and you haven't chewed on cardboard in like 9 months. It's my dog over there. Anyway, new Ninja Turtles coming out. New issue #1. I got a little extra about it. There was a pizza party at Captain Comics last night with raffles, pizza if you bought the #1 issue, all kinds of stuff going on. I met up with fellow streamer and friend Metroid Hatchling. Yeah, Loki wants to play MTG. You can chew up some cards. I opened a Modern Masters pack earlier. No, I don't even think Ryan's with Mint Mobile anymore. We got a foil Vexing Bauble and a Ral Monsoon Mage. Yo, Garabin Monster, what's up? And yeah, so with the new Turtles, there were a lot of covers. And I got them all. There's 2 more waiting for me. You had to change your password. I also did. 155 requests over a year old. In admin view? Crowberry, I did not. I don't know how Twitch works. But I went down to Captain Comics and we got the covers. And I was going to show them off real quick because on my Patreon, I'm going to have to stretch and drink so much. 100 gallons. Hell yeah, challenge mode. All old and dusty. 10 inches taller. Yeah, so we'll show them off on Patreon. It was requested that I do like comic book shop hauls, and so we've been doing that every week because I go into Captain Comics every week. I check my box. They're the best. If you're in the Treasure Valley and you need comics, go down to Captain Comics, open yourself up a box. Now is the best time you could be getting into comics again. If that's something that interests you, we could talk about that. You could make me do more than you think. You are good at peer pressure. You should captain a comic. They're great. The whole staff is amazing. And I've basically stopped buying Magic cards, and I buy comics now. And that's a lot cheaper than my Magic addiction was. But anyway, there were a lot of different covers for the new #1 launch. What was I saying? My train of thought is not good tonight. Oh yeah, the Patreon. We do a comic book shop haul on Patreon where I show everyone what it was, and we talk about comics, and people ask questions. Silly game for silly people. Usually it's the Astro asking questions and talking about it, which is really fun. But let's, oh, there's one cover. There's one cover that I think is in the living room. So we won't see that. We'll include that in the Patreon video. But yeah, you know, so we chat on Patreon about it. Never name myself after it? No, dude. Why would I do that? It's Mega Turtle Guy Joe D. But here is cover F. Let's. Oh, the light's gonna make this hard. I can figure this out. You can kind of see it. F. F's in the chat. These are not in order. Maybe it starts in order now. No, not even close. We've got H. Yeah, dude, Cosmic Turtles. This one's like a classic. We got Raphael. The first issue, all about Raphael. I'm not going to spoil too much, just what's out there. Raphael's in prison, and you don't know why. It just opens with him in prison, separated from his brothers. We got the sketch cover, which I really wish I had gotten before some of our boys went up to Comic-Con, because a lot of the people I would like to doodle on this are at Comic-Con right now, so maybe. Yeah, I do think it is a Wolverine homage, not done right. I didn't know Turtles could go to prison either, so it was cool. Here's another kind of cool one here. They got a bunch of really rad artists to do these covers. These are all the same issue. I don't always get every cover from a comic, but I decided since it was the new #1, I haven't been around for an ongoing series like this before in my collecting time, so it was really exciting. What is this? This is cover D. Look at that. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Can't see his toes. Yeah, no, we have that in common, Garabin. I like collecting. I like organizing comics, and ooh, it's fun. Classic here. This is the classic Kevin Eastman cover. One of my favorite comic artists. I love the covers he does. I always try to get the Eastman ones. No, nothing like that, Crowberry. Can we ban the mod? Like dice cards? No. No, Crowberry. I'm banning that band name. The collections are strong with this one. We got another really cool Raphael here, breaking out of prison, fighting ninjas. This one's really cool. This is the art they've been using for all the promotions. I have a big poster of this I haven't hung up yet. That'll be in the new... No. No more sneakers, Dark Dude. I'm cured. I'm cured. I'm cured, I tell you. I'm going to take this sticky note off, I think. Yeah, so those were all the main covers. Now, here's one of the limited variants. I think this is the 1 in 50. Really cool. Raphael. Joe, please. What are you asking for? Not done, Rick. I lost track of what was happening. More than one set of dice. Here is the 1 in 25. I think this cover is really cool. I'm blanking on the artist's name. I follow them on Twitter, but this is one of the first variant covers that was shown off. And so there were some. Oh wait, yeah. We also non-turtles, but I got the second Zatanna issue. Bring down the house. Just shifted my focus. Yeah. You can't ever cure yourself from Magic the Gathering. Anyway, this DC Black Label Zatanna series is really cool. I like Zatanna a lot. One of the Magic users in the DC universe. So that was what I picked up in my box yesterday. And then we went to the TMNT party, which was super cool. I'm so stoked they hosted that. There was free Pizza Hut for anyone who bought at least one copy of the Turtles. And then there were different raffles that you could be entered in. And I won one of the raffles. And we got this super rare... look at this, like textless. This is a 1 in 100 incentive variant of the TMNT Last Ronin, The Lost Years #3. So that's cool. Stoked on that. There were a couple of variants that you could win. And I think I got the rarest one, which is super exciting. I really don't think I'm going to bring back the sneaker thing. I've got sneakers, enough sneakers to last me for a couple of years, and then maybe. Yeah, you need to trick someone else into accepting your bulk. That's the next step for me. And yeah, the Metroid Hatchling and I went through a bunch of the old back issues and stuff. And when we were hanging out in the back at the like cool old stuff case, we found an original Fugitoid issue from back in the Eastman and Laird days. I think this was between 4 and 5 or 5 and 6 in the original TMNT ongoing series. This is in very good condition. It was only $9, which I think is wild. Hey, look at how cool. Like the original, back what, $1.50 in the US, $2 in Canada, magazine sized. Yeah, Dark Dude, I'm gonna send all of the incentive variants. I don't know if I'm gonna do every cover to get graded, but all of the cool rare incentives we'll definitely be sending in for grading. I also kind of miss magazines, Astro. I get that. And yeah, Dark Dude, we'll have to send in your finally send in your Hellboy #1 that I found. Get that graded. That'll be cool. I think my boss is gonna get a bunch of Star Wars comics graded with us when we send all that in. So that'll be fun. I'm for sure at least frame some of those other variants. I don't think I'm gonna get them all. Get them all graded or anything. That'd be nuts. Anyway, we're gonna chop up that that footage for the Patreon, and on the Patreon haul video, you'll get to see the extra special incentive variants that I have waiting for me in my box that we We had to wait for payday for. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Okay, the bot looks like it's working. Shout out to Paper Media. I was thinking about that last night as I read the one variant I didn't show you because I think it's in the liquor cabinet, which is a weird place for a comic to be. What are you gonna do? It has like cookbook holders, so yeah, never too late to zine. You know, you can actually buy a zine at mtgjod.com. Wow. And almost finished with another one. A lot of you have it already. A lot of you patrons have copies of that zine already. It's too damn hot. Quality zine. The next zine, I think, is going to be all about my favorite goblins in that Magic the Gathering game. Storing habits with habits. Yeah. What are you going to do? Yeah, okay, so we talked about where the stream has been, videos, COVID, the move, the TMNT comics. Topic of discussion I wanted to bring up. So in the comic world, there's drama. There's comic drama on the internet. Oh my gosh, can you believe it? I need some more water. The smoke got me so scratchy. But earlier I was saying, like, right now is one of the best times ever that you could be getting into comic books if you were looking to collect comic books. For instance, DC, they just started releasing, I don't have my copy with me, but these little, like, $10 collections of, like, an entire story. A couple of them have come out. You can get all of Watchmen, and then all of Snyder's, not the director, the writer, Court of Owls series, and they're cool. They're like manga shaped. They're on the manga newsprint. They're really bright and vivid. They're $10. One of the best ways that you can drama in a hobby. No wonder it's so compelling. Yeah, but one of the best ways you could get into old stories. DC is also just announcing a bunch of stuff at Comic-Con right now. They're not doing like a bonkers relaunch like they did with the New 52, but there's a lot of new hopping on points coming, a whole new like wild absolute edition series, and their all-in initiative is going to be really cool, I think. So we'll talk more about that later. And then, like I said, there's multiple Snyders. Scott Snyder, famous comic writer, he wrote Jarro. He's the reason Jarro exists, which I have a video essay about Jarro on my channel too. Yeah, and the Turtles are doing a bunch of new jumping on points. It's a new #1. If you at least know that there are Ninja Turtles and their brothers, you can hop right into this now. And there's 2 new TMNT series that are going to be launching soon too, called Night Watcher and Mutant Island, which are great jumping on points in the IDW universe. And Marvel. Yeah, I think he did a lot of Batman New 52. He's done a ton in the whole overall Batman arcing thing. He did all the Court of Owls. He's going to be writing the new Absolute Batman, which looks wild. Yeah, and then Marvel also doing a lot of cool and new jumping on points, specifically in like the X-Men universe. A bunch of new X titles are coming out. One of which, Uncanny X-Men, Gail Simone is taking over writing on. She's one of my favorite comic writers. Rogue and Gambit are like leading the team in New Orleans. It's gonna be so cool. But back to the drama. Each of these new X issues, they're #1s. On the last page, they have a QR code. And you have to scan the QR code if you want to see the end credit scene. Kind of thing. It's like an extra. It's not, like, it's kind of spoiler avoidy, and a lot of people are, like, you know, feeling kind of weird about it, but it's like an extra thing. It's not part of the story. These were added by editorial way after the actual issues had been written, so it's not, like, integral to that story. But of course, people on the internet saw like one headline and started freaking out about it. And they're like, "Goddamn Marvel, locking the last page of my story behind a QR code. Comics are ruined. Women are ruining comics." It's those guys. You know the guys I'm talking about. They freaked out about other comic stuff recently, all that Comicsgate bullshit. So, kind of insufferable people were freaking out about that. But then, you know, how it spirals, other people are like, "Oh, I heard Marvel is locking content behind QR codes in our comics." and they're like attacking the writers. Like Gale, of course, is getting all kinds of chuds on Twitter, like ruining it. Yeah, it's all sloth. The internet would never overreact, right? So I got a little worked up about it, and I made a YouTube short and TikTok. It's on Twitter video, kind of explaining like, no, that's not the case. It's like an end credit scene. It's extras, like you get on your DVDs, like you get on your Blu-rays, like you get on your Mountain Dew when it has a little code under the cap. Oh, more Goji. I don't think you can order boneless wings with it, but no, you just need your camera, and it'll bring it up on the internet like a typical QR code. And so I was explaining that, and then on the TikTok, someone got into kind of an argument with me. They're being very polite. This isn't like a rude TikToker, but they're like, well, no, it's not extras like a DVD. It's an end credit scene. You know, and some of them are worse than others, but, you know, it's an end credit scene, which is essential to the story. And I was like, okay, I get where you're coming from sort of here. But I have, like, and the comparison came up to the Marvel movies, right, which have popularized the end credit scene. And this person was arguing, like, what do you mean end credit scenes aren't essential? They're essential to the movie, to the plot. I don't think that's the case. They're like, you know, the Nick Fury scene at the end of Iron Man, spoilers for the first MCU movie, I guess, where, you know, Nick Fury comes in and he's like, I'm starting a team and I want you on it, Tony. They're like, that's essential to the story. And that's not true, and I think that's doing a disservice to the writers, even. Because if you were going to make an end credit scene essential to your narrative of the film as a standalone, that's bad writing, I think. Right? And not only do I not think that it's essential, or not essential to the stories or whatever, I don't think a lot of people even bothered to watch it. You know, not everyone sat through Iron Man to see that little scene. They still went and saw the Avengers, and they weren't missing anything. Was the point I was trying to make in comments, but you have a character limit in your TikTok comments, so it's kind of hard to have a good discussion. And this person was discussing in good faith, you know. I just strongly disagree with them. They weren't mean. They weren't attacking me in my comments or anything. It was actually nice to be talking to someone about it. But, like, the shawarma scene, that's not essential to the story. Like, you know, Coulson finding the hammer, like, or driving up to the hammer, that wasn't essential to the story of Iron Man 2. Yeah, the Astro. No, we were on TikTok, not Dunrick. But, you know, Twitter gives you even more characters. But yeah, no, you know, it's not a great place for meaningful discussion, but I was just floored. I was floored that anyone would think those were essential to the story, and I'm like, what has the MCU done to us? And don't get me wrong, I love end credit scenes. I will sit through any movie for an end credit scene. I love them, even if they are completely pointless, like Captain America, like, haha, you sat through the whole movie for the credits for this, aren't you dumb? X, the Everything app. You get Grok on there. I love them, and I think it's so cool, but I don't think they're necessary to the story of the individual movies. You could argue that maybe, like, the MCU's success comes from the fact that they did stuff like that for building the overarching narrative that's causing the superhero fatigue, whatever. But I don't think an end credit scene is essential to the movie you just watched. And if it was, that would be bad. That would be bad writing. And I was just curious if anyone had thoughts on that. Because it just hit me when I was in a very contemplative mood. And I was like, why would anyone think that? End credit scenes are fun. They're extras. They're not necessary. People walk out of the theater. Man, you're one of like 10 people in the theater watching these scenes. Maybe that's a local thing. I don't know. I'm sure we'll sit through the credits at Deadpool tomorrow. Because I love it. I love that stuff. I think it's so cool. But I don't think it's essential, especially to the narrative of a single movie. And I think that's a silly idea. So, thoughts? Not to start out the stream with a rant. Sorry. I was just flabbergasted. Oh, our music stopped also. You have just been listening to me rant with nothing in the background. New stream, new me. We're just going to rant stream all the time now forever. Oh, that'd be bad. I don't think that would be good. Okay, also a lot of people resubbed and it didn't alert me. I can't even see you in the activity. Thank you very much to everyone who's resubbed since we restarted. We're back on weekly. We're back on Thursdays. That's the plan. I'll be derusting Batman, trying it on a new controller. So today is going to be messy. Get ready for that. Yeah. And then doing some more variety streams. There's some more games I want to play that I haven't got a chance to play yet. And stuff like that. Maybe even do a little game dev. I don't know. The future is bright. Every Thursday here at twitch.tv/mtgjoed, who goes on tirades about subjects that aren't actually that important. But I don't know. So yeah, not done, Rick. That's what I was talking about a little bit in Discord earlier, and then had to go back to work and not think about it. MCU, man. Can they recover? Alright. I think that's all the chit-chat out of the way. Oh, I didn't know that. I've seen maybe about 5 minutes of House of the Dragon, and they were different, like 30-second chunks. Anytime I turn around, Meg's watching it. Oh, no, I knew. That's not what I was saying, not Gen Reg, but I was just like, because earlier I didn't really get a chance to explain what I was talking about in the chat, and so I'm like, there you go. That's what I was talking about. Ooh. That'll be tasty. Alright, anyway, what we're going to do now is I'm going to take a quick bathroom break, and then we'll get into derusting Batman. Test some new controllers on the Xbox, the OG Xbox, which I can't show you because there's a monitor on top of it. Now, how do we switch scenes? I remember. Oh, this chat is different than the other chat we have. This shows all of the stream element stuff. There, it's because there are two chats. Yoink. Haha! I know how technology works. Anyway, friends, I'll be right back. I drank too much crab juice. All right, and we're back. I gotta switch the scene. So, I get up, and there, what you can't see behind me, behind the screen, is there's like a purple chair with a box in it, and it's where cats like to sit. And apparently, Goji is in that box, watching the shadow of my head move, which sounds very adorable. I think the bot is posting links to our Discord every now and then. If you're watching and you're not in the Discord and you want to see what the kitten looks like, and she might show up, but you can also check. I don't. Oh my gosh, the box. I didn't know the screen was see-through. You gotta see it. I'm not gonna try to egg on the kitten though, because she did knock this whole screen down earlier. It was scary. Things dropping on your head is scary, you know? I got cat hair in my nose. How's everyone's Thursday going? We doing okay? I gotta remember how to set this all up. We'll need to pause the music because Batman has sound. I'm gonna need to change headphones. Not too shabby. Heck yeah. You do anything fun today? Hi, Bean. There's a dog named Bean who's watching me. Yeah, it'll say just one moment, please, for a minute here. I think. Last night, it was fixing itself by about now, though. Good workout at the gym? Hell yeah. That's a good thing on a Thursday. Economic history and poli-sci data. Whoa. Nice salad as a bonus? Everyone loves a bonus salad. Okay, so where is the capture coming from? We do have Batman up on the TV. Hey, Woja, we might be so back if we can get the the capture device working. I was up so late testing this, and it was working. Oh, well that definitely didn't work. Boop, boop. I hope we don't crash OBS, because that definitely happened last night. I swear I troubleshooted this. Some pro wrestling content, huh? All right, one moment, please. Again, give me just a second here. I want to get my belly up in the camera. You know, you don't need a belly shot. Let's do a little unplug and plug back in, huh? I gotta get a new capture card.